Hey everybody, Jack Arnold here with Arnold Electric. Thanks for tuning in. Today's video is all about ceiling fans. All right. So if you were to hire like a jack of all trades, a handyman, or a carpenter to come hang your ceiling fan, chances are they'll probably get it in the air. But jack of all trades or a carpenter doesn't really know the difference between the proper back box for a ceiling fan and the proper back box for a lighting fixture. Okay, so we have a couple different examples of both of those up here. So this right here is the type of back box you would see in your ceiling that has a fixture mounted to it. It would have a drywall ring on it, and it would just be mounted right onto the joist in back here. And these boxes have a weight of no more than 50-pound light fixture hanging from these boxes. Okay, and there is a difference between a light fixture and a ceiling fan. Okay, and code refers to them differently. Ceiling fan is twirling weight in the air, and a light fixture is static weight hanging in the air. So there is a difference. You cannot put a ceiling fan on one of these boxes. However, a jack of all trades or a carpenter or somebody doing this stuff on the side might not tell you about that, might not know that, and just get the fan up there and get it working for you, and you wouldn't even know the difference. Okay, so and that brings up a point, is that the jack of all trades and the carpenter hanging your ceiling fan on the side is going to be a lot cheaper than calling Arnold Electric. I'm not afraid to tell you that, because we're going to do it right, and I'm going to explain why right now. Okay, so there's two different types of fan rated ceiling mount back boxes here. Okay, so this one is really awesome. This one is a remodel box. So all you have to do is cut the hole big enough to get this box in it. Then you can angle this up in there, and then once it's up in there, you twirl it with your channel locks, and it will go between the joists, and these claws dig into the joists, and you have some real solid weight on there. Okay, so this is the remodel version of this box right here. So this is the new construction model, where it just expands out up to 24 inches, and you get some huge hex head wood drilling screws that go in these holes right here on the ends, and you got the proper back box that has the screws that go through. These are bigger screws than the screws that this box will take. These are like 1024s that go through the box and is supported by the box, which is supported by the arm brace, right? Now, if we were to take a closer look at the box up here and just kind of take a look, this box is rated for a light fixture of 150 pounds. This one was only 50 pounds, okay? That's on if the stud is 16 inches on center. So now if we have studs or floor joists or ceiling joists that are 24 inches on center, we can hang a 90-pound fixture on that still. Okay, and then as we see down here, acceptable for fan support of 70 pounds or less. So I guess I'm going to leave you with this question. When you're sleeping at night and you got your ceiling fan on in the summer, are you going to sleep with one eye open because you've hired jack of all trades or a carpenter, or are you going to sleep tight because you hired somebody like Arnold Electric, who's licensed, bonded, and insured, and has just hung your ceiling fan, knowing that it's not going to drop out on you, fall on you in the middle of the night where you're sleeping? So that's my question for you. All right, thanks for tuning in. Jack Arnold with Arnold Electric. Check out our website, arnoldelectric.com. Thanks, y'all.